Son flips over his late father's workbench and finds a heartwarming message. Life has taught us we only have one chance to show our love to all those people who mean something to us, our friends, our family, and even our pets. And yes, we know animals are not people, but they still have feelings, so it counts. But once life decides it's time for us to go, we lose the opportunity to let those people know how much we love them. However, there are times when not even death can stop us from leaving something behind so that our loved ones can remember us. Sometimes something as small as a message is more than enough, and that's exactly what an Imgur user found while he was dismantling one of the old workbenches his late father built. Now, for those of you who don't know what Imgur is, we can simplify it by saying it's an online community where you can share your images. One of these so many images posted on the site every day made possible the story we're about to tell you become popular. A guy whose name is unknown entered the online platform and posted an image of a workbench along with a text. The text described how the user's father had died on February 26th at the age of 51 from a ruptured artery, and how he'd made a workbench for his mom, Becca, when she got into metal engraving. Accompanied by the short piece of text, there was the transcription of a hidden message the user's father had left on the workbench. Yes, as it turns out, the beloved father and caring husband, Mason, had done so much more than just making a wood bench for his wife to work on. He'd also written a message that he left behind for her to find. The message read as follows: I love you, Becca. Whatever day this is, I hope it's a good one. God truly answered my prayers the day He gave me you. I know that these days are the best I'll ever have, and I'm glad you're in them. I'm not sure if you'll ever see this, but if you do, just know that I love you very much. If there's one thing I want in my life, it's to be as good to you as you are to me. If I can do that, I'll be the happiest man alive. I love you, beautiful wife, Mason. As you can understand, the touching message deserved to be seen not only by Mason's son, but also by his mother. After all, the note left on the workbench had been written for her. So when Mason's son showed his mother just what he'd found, she got touched to tears. And so did all the Imgur users. Okay, yes, we're overreacting. They might not have cried, but we're sure they were touched. And how do we know that? Well, the story, although short but heartwarming, became quickly viral, and hundreds out of the 800,000 users who saw the post offered not only support, but also asked if there was something they could do to help. Some of them even offered to give the grieving family gifts. Mason's son, however, updated the post and thanked everyone for the love they provided, but told them there was no need of giving him or his mother anything. He explained the sole purpose of the post was to promote this kind of connection between others and ask the users to love one another so that they could find peace and leave the world knowing it's better than how they found it. Despite the initial idea of getting rid of the old workbench, finding the message changed everything. Mason's son decided to preserve the inscription, and so he removed the 2 planks from the center and mounted them in a frame. Just as you, we never got to know Mason, but he sure sounds like he was a great father and, most of all, loving and caring husband. Finally, if we consider Mason's death was sudden, finding the hidden message under the workbench has probably given Becca the comfort of knowing how much her husband loved her. Let this story inspire you to open up your heart and tell those people who mean the world to you how much you love them. Remember, we will never know when it'll be our last day on earth. Live and love while you still can.